Well, we made it to the finale. Yep. May the best one win. I kind of thought I would make it to the end, so I think I have a really good chance at beating both Spencer and Kelly. I never actually expected to make it to the finale, but now that I'm here, I'm feeling really confident. I think I can easily beat Kelly, but Isabella's a bit of an issue. But I'm hoping I made more social connections than she did. I'm thinking throughout the whole game, people have really underestimated me. So, I'm hoping that that's the case. It might not be, but either way, I made it to the finale, and that's all that matters. Now it's a matter of time to see if I can win this. Welcome to the final tribal council. First off, let's bring in the jury. Will, Buck, Carol, Tom, Amy, Kenny, Nikki, Lucy, and Alan. The 9 people who you have willing to vote off. Isabella, Spencer, and Kelly. One of you will be crowned the Season 3 winner. However, your fate will be decided by the 9 jurors who you voted out. They will each get a chance to come up, have a statement, ask you guys questions, whatever they need to say. So, without further ado, let's get started. Will, as the first juror, you'll start us off. Alright, so I obviously know who I'm going to vote for, but I'm still asking her questions. So, my question will go to Isabella. Whose elimination did you feel like was the least deserving? I don't know. I would say you because, I mean, you were my ally, but I also think Tom's elimination was kind of undeserving, you know? He didn't really do anything wrong. He was just marked as a threat, and he couldn't really do anything about it because Kenny had an idol. Yeah. Well, thanks for that answer. That's it for me, pretty much. Okay. Buck, you're up next. I already know who I'm gonna vote for, like Will said, but, I'm still gonna ask you, all 3 of you, a question. What was going through your mind when you were witnessing my elimination via evacuation? We'll start off with Isabella. Well, being honest, I don't want to see people hurt. So when I ever saw you hurt, I nearly was on the verge of crying because nobody deserves to be hurt, even if it's people who you have long grudges towards and people you didn't even bother trying to work with. Alright, Spencer. I was devastated. You were one of my biggest allies and closest friends, and I thought you wouldn't go out like that. But the fact that you did, it really made me devastated. Alright, Kelly. I was not sure. I was shocked, but in a way that you wouldn't expect this kind of character to get eliminated like that, because they seem like they wouldn't hurt themselves like that. Alright, well, thanks for your answers. That's all I got to say. Alright, thank you. My question goes to Spencer. My question to you is, what do you think your biggest move is? My biggest move. I'd say that my biggest move was either, I think probably the Mike elimination or the Kenny elimination. Because with Mike's elimination, I was able to play my idol, and then me and Buck's votes sent Mike out of the game. And then with Kenny's elimination, Lucy played the idol on Kelly, and our 2 votes and Lucy's vote sent Kenny out of the game. Alright, well, thanks for that. Alright, you can sit down. My question to all 3 of you is, what would you consider your game being as? I'll start off with Kelly, since people don't really see what type of game you played. I would say that I played a pretty social game because I not only stayed quite low under the radar, since I don't think I received a vote aside from the 3 negated votes at Kenny's elimination, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, aside from those 3, I stayed low under the radar. I got on everyone's good side, and I worked really well with them. Alright, Spencer. Well, I think I played a pretty physical game. I think I nearly won almost 3 challenges back-to-back. I won the last 2 back-to-back, which was pretty crazy. And I definitely think that it's pretty crazy how I can use the immunities to stay in the game, which I know isn't the way you always win Survivor, because you have to be liked, but I think I was pretty decently liked. Alright, Isabella. Well, I played a bit of a combination of physical and social. I was pretty decent in challenges, but I was also good with social skills. I knew that I had to make that if I was on the bottom, I had to convince people, or people convinced me that they were on my side. Like, Spencer convinced me that he was on my side, and, well, it turned out it was true, so I kind of used that to my advantage. Alright, well, that's all I gotta say. Alright, thank you, Tom. I haven't been paying attention to the way you guys played your games, so my question is to Spencer. What do you think was the moment where you seemed like at your angriest point? I don't think I really got angry that much, but I was quite upset when Buck got medically evacuated from the shelter collapsing on him. That quite got me both upset and pretty angry. Okay then. The last 2, I don't really have questions, I just have comments. Isabella, I don't know what type of person you think you are, but for someone who has social skills, you are kind of dumb. You literally hit an idol right in front of Kenny, of all people, and the fact that you somehow did that and is kind of the reason you caused chaos, which ultimately led to my elimination, was really stupid. And Kelly, I actually don't know how you got to the end. You floated the whole game, you haven't made a single move, and neither has Isabella. Despite you being one of the biggest threats and having good social skills, I can't think of a single big move you made. So, I am really concerned with giving you 2 my votes, but I feel like I'm deadlocked on voting for Spencer tonight. That's all I got to say. Alright, thank you. Kenny, the floor is yours. Okay then. So, my question goes to, Kelly. My question to you is, have you ever considered at, voting me off? Well, not really, because, I mean, we did work together at the beginning of this game. The only reason why we would want to go against you is because you turned on our alliance when voting off Will. That's the only reason why we would want to target you. Okay, well, I can understand that. Spencer. My question to you is, why would you want to keep someone like Isabella in the game when she made not only a stupid mistake, but also being a big threat in general? Well, she might have been a big threat, but I feel like the reason why it was preferable that we got rid of Alan instead of Isabella is the fact that, unlike Alan, she actually kind of ticked people off, and Alan never really made any enemies. So that's the only reason why we got rid of Alan. Alright, well, pretty much answers my questions. I'm not going to ask you anything because, well, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really think I really feel like it. That doesn't mean you won't get my vote. I'm just saying that I don't really have to ask you anything. Alright, are you done? Yep. Alright then. My vote is Isabella. No questions asked. You two voted for me. End of show. Okay, well that was really quick. So, yeah. You three. You know, to be honest, I can't really identify which one of you didn't vote for me, because, well, I obviously know you voted for me, and I know you voted for me because you're a snake. As for you, I don't really know if you did vote for me or not, so I want you to be honest with me, Kelly. Did you vote for me or not? Being honest, I didn't. I swear I voted Isabella like the plan, and yeah, when you went home, I was kind of surprised. I also saw some of the comments in the previous episode, and people say you really deserve to be an All-Stars. Is there going to be an All-Star season? There will be, but I can't confirm when that's going to be. Okay then. That's all I got to say. Oh, okay then. Alan, close us off. Alright, my question to the three finalists is, what would you do with the money? Starting off with Kelly, what would you do with it? Even though I'm a journalist, I've always wanted to become a photographer and take pictures of great architectural landscapes, so I would use it to buy a high-definition and high-quality camera to go to places such as the Grand Canyon to take pictures of the beautiful landscapes, because I've always really wanted to see how they would look like in high definition. Okay then. Spencer. I would use it to invest in my own oil to get my own oil company, because, you know, that's basically what I am, an oil worker. And I would also use it to benefit not just myself, but also my family. Alright then. Isabella. I would use it to invest it in my college, since I am still in college, which is weird. And I would also invest it to get myself a scholarship to be a physical education teacher. Alright, well that's all I got to say. Alright, thank you. Alright, thank you, jury. So, it's time to get to it. One of you will be crowned the $1 million winner. So, we can start off with the voting. May I remind you, jury, that you're voting for a winner. So, the name you're writing down is a person you want to win the game. So, let's get started. Will, you're up first. I think the use of the money that you would use is pretty good, and, you know, you were one of my biggest friends in this game, so that's why I'm voting for you to be the winner, and I definitely think you deserve it. Despite what you did was kind of stupid, I definitely think that you still deserve my vote, because regardless of what you did, you still played a strong physical game and a strong strategic game. So, I think you deserve this vote. Alrighty. I have the votes here. Now, once they are read, the decision is final, and the person with the most votes will be the winner of LEGO Survivor Guam. You want to see your name on these pieces of paper. This is for a winner. So without further ado, let's get to the votes. I'll read the votes. First vote, Spencer. Next vote, Isabella. It's one vote Isabella, one vote Spencer. Spencer. It's 2 votes for Spencer. Isabella. That's 2 votes Isabella, 2 votes Spencer. Spencer. That's 3 votes Spencer, 2 votes Isabella. Isabella. We're tied again. 3 for Isabella, 3 for Spencer. Isabella. That is 4 votes Isabella, 3 votes Spencer, and 0 for Kelly. Alright. Spencer. We're tied. 4 votes Spencer, 4 votes Isabella, 1 vote left. Which means that if this vote is a vote for Kelly, it's going to be a tie. I know it's going to be a tie, Jeff. I will confirm that this vote is not a vote for Kelly. Kelly is completely out of it. So, let's see. Between these two, let's see. Alright. I'll read the last vote. The winner of Lego Survivor Guam, Isabella. Oh my god, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I actually kind of thought that Spencer actually was gonna, like, cremate me. I thought he was gonna get all the votes, but wow, when it was that close of a vote, I kind of thought Spencer was gonna get that last vote. Man. And I also realized that I'm the first female winner of this season, of this series. That's just amazing. This will really help me with my life. And I'm just as grateful as everyone else to have played the game. Well, congratulations to Isabella. For the first time this season, we're actually going to have a fan favorite vote. So, from all the 20 castaways, comment down below who was your favorite character. This time around, we are not going to reveal where we're going to be for the next season, nor what the cast is going to look like. Instead, we're just going to keep it anonymous. So, hope you enjoyed LEGO Survivor Guam, and until next time, I'm Jeff Probst. We'll see you next time.